The Switch September 2019 Report, with your host, Redkwan, who got completely robbed at the Emmys this year. Hello and welcome back to the Switch Monthly Report series, the series that people pretend to like. There's no punchline there, I'm just saying it because it's true. In these Switch Monthly Reports, I look at the games we've gotten over the past month, the games we're going to be getting in the month ahead, and also make a vague guess at sales numbers. That part's kinda bad. So without further ado, let's get into the Switch September report. Also, no, I didn't skip August. I just changed the name of the August one to September because the algorithm and... I don't know. Point is, I didn't skip anything, okay? Let's get into it. Hello all 1,874 of you, I'm Redkwan, and this is the Nintendo Switch 2019 September something is the report. So what announcements did we get in August? I forgot I also do this sometimes when I remember to. Well, the main thing we got was the Indie World Showcase, which being the good, responsible Nintendo YouTube channel runner that I am, I sat and watched it for a solid 5 minutes before bailing. I did this for you. And here's what I got out of it. There's a game where you die a lot, a game made out of pixels, I know, pretty unreal, and a game that's in the snow, so that one's pretty cool. And of course, Nintendo always does that whole, but wait, we've got one more thing. So I had to watch that, and it was Ori and the Blind Forest. It looks like a good game, and maybe even something I'd think is fun, but I'll probably never buy it because I'm stupidly cheap. Other announcements? I have no idea. There probably weren't any, but I can't make any promises. A Hat in Time is coming on October 18th. I think. Don't check that. Let's talk about the games we've gotten this month. Honestly, it's not super great. Some of the big ones are Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, Bubsy Paws on Fire, Sword Art Online, and Astral Chain. Astral Chain has had a lot of build-up, and it's made by Platinum Games, so I'd imagine it's pretty good. Personally though, I don't really like anime-y games, so that eliminates 3 of the 4, and the other one's Bubsy. Also, I'm pretty sure the technical term isn't anime-y games, and I just sound like an idiot, but I don't think they'd all be considered JRPGs. Whatever the case though, they're not really my kind of game. And as for Bubsy, well, I'm pretty sure that's not my type of game either. There are a couple of other games that came in August that I feel like talking about even though they aren't important in the slightest. Because I always find it funny when simulation games get made about things that don't sound fun to be simulated, I think it's worth mentioning that we're getting PC Building Simulator. Have you ever wanted to build a PC virtually on your Nintendo Switch? Well, now you can. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I read the description of the game and now it actually sounds pretty cool. I kinda want it. How the tables have turned. The other game I wanted to mention is... Hashtag RaceDieRun. According to Nintendo.com, Hashtag RaceDieRun is an arcade racing game in which you pilot extremely fast ships. Easy controls meet a challenging gameplay and a hashtag race that perfectly executes the easy-to-learn, hard-to-master saying. You will hashtag die many times, but you will want to improve, repeat, hashtag run, and gain a huge satisfaction from it. Yes, that description literally says you will hashtag die many times. But besides me being slightly, or possibly very intensely, upset about the obnoxious use of hashtags, this one also honestly looks kinda fun. I need to stop looking into these games and just make fun of them. So that's August. Astral Chain is probably a fun game for a lot of people, but for the most part it was a pretty lackluster month. Luckily, September is shaping up to be a big turnaround. We're going to be getting the Spyro Reignited Trilogy right at the beginning of the month, which I think sounds like it could be a lot of fun. It's a little surprising how many platformers the Switch is getting. Bubsy and Spyro? The whole crew is here. Is Spyro even really a platformer? I put a lot of thought into this. Tetris 99 is coming physically, Demon X Mac and Cheese is finally releasing after being shown for probably forever, and we're getting that new Contra Game. I think all those could be fun, but again, they're not exactly my kinds of games. Tetris is just too anime-y for me. I'm not including Spyro in that group, by the way. Spyro actually sounds pretty fun. Dragon Quest XI and Ori and the Blind Forest are also coming at the tail end of the month, and they're both editions of the games that are too complicated for me to understand what they are. I don't know, you can look it up. But the big game that's coming next month, the one we're all really looking forward to, is of course Space Cows. Space Cows is okay, it was a joke, no need to get so hostile about it, sheesh. The big game next month is of course Link's Awakening. I don't really like playing games on handhelds, so as you might expect, I haven't played Link's Awakening. I'm glad I can finally play one of the most loved handheld games ever without actually having to play it on a handheld, because I really hate using handhelds. Also, I generally don't like top-down Zeldas as much as 3D ones, but this one is supposed to be one of the best, and I do think it looks really good. I am excited to play it when it comes out, or in a year when it's not $60. I mean, come on, it's a Game Boy game for Kronk's sake. I honestly don't know if starting to remaster handheld Zeldas on consoles is the best direction the series can go, but in whatever case, the game looks like it's gonna be fun. There are also a few small hardware pieces that don't really fit in anywhere, but that I, a good, responsible Nintendo YouTube channel runner, felt should be mentioned. I'm just that generous. The new longer battery life Switch is out on the market, which means that you can buy a Switch that, get this, has a longer battery life. And also, the Switch Lite is going to be releasing in September, so you'll be able to get a Switch much cheaper. What does this mean for sales? I'm glad you asked. With these two new models of the Switch, I think Switch system sales were decent in August and will probably be pretty phenomenal in September. I think game sales in August were a little weak, but game sales in September will be a lot better. This has concluded your Nintendo Switch September 2019 report. Well, I'm Redkwan. How did you feel about the Switch's August, and how do you think September will be? Are you excited for the Switch Lite and Link's Awakening? Are you more concerned about space cows? Did I miss anything that I should have talked about but didn't because I'm dumb? Probably, but I probably didn't do as bad of a job of it as I usually do, because some people actually gave me some of the big stuff in August to work with, which was honestly really helpful, so thanks to them. Like, did you know that Cold Stone Creamery actually has some Mario-themed ice cream going right now? Did you? Don't lie, you didn't. Even with my incredible dedication to research, I still didn't know that. I probably found some way to ruin this video, despite having all this extra information, but at least now you can go get a Mario and Luigi's masterpiece at your local Cold Stone Creamery until October 15th. Anyways, I'm Redkwan, thank you all for watching, and I'll hopefully see you all later. Goodbye.